I'm that challenge dude, and today I'm trying a slice of pizza at every resort on the Las Vegas Strip. Now, if you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, you'll know that I did almost this exact challenge, but with burgers at every resort on the Las Vegas Strip. And just like that video, I'm only going to be getting pizza from quick serve spots at every stop. So let's go try our first slice here at the Strat. I'm here at Nunzio's inside of the Strat for our first slice of pizza. And to reiterate the rules of this challenge, I will be eating pizza only from walk-up counters that I can order and get quickly, no sit-down restaurants included. So I do have a slice of just normal pepperoni pizza here. It cost me $9.75, and that is a big slice of pizza, so not too bad of value, honestly. But we are going to be, for every single slice, taking a bite right off of the bottom there in the corner, and we're also going to be taking a bite of the crust because crust is a big deal for me when it comes to rating pizzas. So 2 bites to get a full rating. Let's start with the bottom. All right, and I think I'm gonna go with this corner here because that's a nice bubbly piece of crust there. Well, I didn't come into the Strat here with very high expectations, but this is actually a decent slice of pizza. The cheese is really good, the pepperonis are good, they're not overcooked, a good amount of sauce. I could have the bottom of the pizza be a little bit crispier. The crust was great, very fluffy, airy, good taste. This is a solid piece of pizza. It's nothing super special, but it's definitely something that I would get again, especially for the price. Now make sure you guys stick around to the end, about halfway through the video, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna give a full ranking of all the slices of pizza, including my top 3 favorites and my worst 3. This is obviously number 1 right now because it's the first one we tried. We'll see where it ends up at the end. Now I'm here at the Sahara for pizza number 2. So I'm here at a cafe spot called Prendy near the front lobby. And interestingly, they did not offer slices of pizza. You can only get a half pizza or a full pizza. And they're not big pizzas, but it's interesting that they wouldn't let you just buy a slice. Anyways, let's try it out. And the crust. So this half pizza here did end up costing me $13.01. And it's just not super high quality. It's cracker thin. The bottom is toasted really well, which I like, but it's insanely thin pizza. There's not much to it. The pepperonis taste really cheap. The cheese is okay. There's not much sauce. And well, the crust is very crispy on the outside. It's still kind of doughy on the inside, which isn't too great. For $13, I'm not very happy with this. I'm now here at the Fontainebleau Food Hall on level 2 for pizza number 3. I've got my slice of pepperoni here at Miami Slice, and it cost me $10.84. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. And our crust bite. That is an insane piece of pizza. The cheese is good, perfect amount of sauce. It has a ton of pepperonis, way more than slices you'll get at other places. It's nice and crispy. The crust has a good airiness, but is also crispy. Like, this is just a really good piece of pizza. And at $10.84, it's a little more expensive than some of the other spots you'll see in the rest of this video, but I think it might be worth it. And another thing that sets this slice apart, it's one of the only places you'll find on the Strip that just drizzles hot honey all over the pepperoni pizza, and it adds such a wonderful flavor. I'm at Circus Circus for my next slice. But when I was doing some research, I only found one place inside of the hotel here that serves pizza, and it looks like it might be a sit-down restaurant, which would not qualify for this video. So let's go make sure. So when I looked on Google, it said the pizzeria restaurant here should be open. It's definitely not. But it says there are pizza by the slice up at Big Top Eats, so we're gonna go find that. So I ended up getting 4 slices of pepperoni here from the Big Top Eats, which is right off the casino floor. And it's very interesting because on the menu, well, the sign we saw said you could get pizza by the slice. Then when I got here, they said they only offered half pizzas and full pizzas. The half pizza was 2 slices and the full pizza was 4 slices. And then when I got it, I paid for a half pizza and they still gave me 4 slices. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but I'm gonna try the pizza now. Now the half pizza is $11.91. That's what I paid. And the full pizza is like 17 something. So I guess I got a deal. Interesting. All right, and to no surprise, this pizza is not good at all. The crust is decent, and the pepperonis are okay. They're just way overcooked. The cheese is gross. It's oily. It's greasy. The sauce tastes terrible. I mean, it tastes like you just threw like a cheap DiGiorno in a microwave for like 30 seconds and then popped it out. And I hate DiGiorno pizza. I don't like it. So this is probably going to find itself near the bottom. I mean, it's undercooked too. Look at that. I guess I'm not surprised though. Pizza slice number 5 is going to be here at Mulberry Street Pizzeria inside of Resorts World. Let's go. This slice of pepperoni pizza cost me $10.78. It is definitely a good size. Let's see how it tastes. This is a decent slice of pizza, good amount of sauce. The pepperonis are a little greasy, not great. I could use a little bit more cheese too. It's super thin, as you can see. I'm not a huge fan of super thin pizza, but it has decent taste. It's cooked really well on the underside there, so the flour has good taste. Yeah, this is just a very decent piece of pizza, but nothing super special about it. So I went with a slice of classic pepperoni from Scar's Pizza. It cost me $8.13. Let's try it. And the crust. So it's definitely a good size, which I like. The pepperonis are kind of small, but they do taste good. The pizza sauce on here is very good, so I like that. And there's not a lot of cheese. The cheese does taste good, but I wish there was some more of it. As far as the crust, unfortunately, it's a little airy and doughy. I wish it was more, but the worst part is it just has like no flavor on the crust whatsoever. And I love crust, so that's a disappointment. Overall though, I would say this is a good piece of pizza, but not a great piece of pizza. However, if I was in the area, I would get it again. Slice number 7 is going to be here at Treasure Island. Let's see what they've got. So I did get another slice of pepperoni here from Pizzeria Francesco's. And coincidentally, this was also exactly $8.13. Let's give it a taste. So the pepperonis on here are pretty good, I'll give them that. But the sauce and the cheese just tastes cheap. It doesn't, there's a lot of grease on here, and there's just very little flavor, like, at all. The crust is like cracker thin, which I'm not a huge fan of. Decent flavor, but overall this is just not a great piece of pizza. I don't know where it's gonna end up on the list in total, but as of right now, it's definitely near the bottom. Our next pizza stop is going to be here inside of Harrah's. So for my pepperoni slice here at Harrah's, I went with Buddy V's Pizza Cake, and this slice of pepperoni here cost me $9.75. So this slice of pizza is cooked really well. Good balance of sauce and cheese. The pepperonis are pretty good. They're the nice, small, crunchy ones. The crust is very good, probably the highlight of this pizza. It's airy, not too doughy, nice and crunchy. Like I said, cooked well overall. It doesn't have the greatest flavor in the world, so I would consider this a very good slice of pizza, but not a great slice. But definitely in the top part of the list right now, I would say. Pizza slice number 9 is here from Flour and Barley at the Linq, and this is the cheapest slice I've had so far at $8 even. This pizza is a good thickness, but the cheese, the sauce, the crust, there's just no flavor to this pizza whatsoever. The pepperonis are pretty good, so I'll give it that, but overall, not a good piece of pizza, unfortunately. I'm now making my way to double digits. Pizza slice number 10 is going to be here at the Flamingo. So this slice comes from Bonano's inside of the food hall in the Flamingo, and this one cost me $12.95. So a lot more expensive than the last one I had. Let's see if the price makes it taste any better. Whoa. So just judging on the fact that this is a chain that you'll find all over Vegas, I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I am pleasantly surprised. The cheese is really gooey and tasty, good amount of sauce, nice and crispy on the bottom, solid taste for the crust. Again, nothing like outstanding. The pepperonis are decent as well, but nothing outstanding, but just a solid slice of pizza. A bit pricey, but it's good. All right, pizza slice number 11 comes to us from Buddy V's Pizzeria inside of the Celebrity Food Hall here at Caesar's Palace. This was the most expensive individual slice we've gotten yet at $12.99. Let's taste it. All right, Buddy V's again. This is a very solid piece of pizza. The cheese has really great taste to it, a good amount of sauce. The pepperonis are good, but they're extremely greasy, so not my favorite. And the crust is really thick, cooked well. Maybe could be cooked a little bit more, but great taste all around. I don't think this is gonna be my like top 1 or 2 slices, but it's gonna be near the top for sure. Now this is also the midpoint of the video. We've gotten through half of our slices of pizza so far. So I'm gonna put up a ranking after this clip of the current slices that we've tried so far, and make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see where all these spots move around to by the end. Slice number 12, starting the second half of this video, is going to be here at the Horseshoe. My Horseshoe slice is going to be from Sparrow, which is a huge national brand, so I'm sure a lot of you have tried Sparrow before, but it's the first one in this video, so let's try it out. So I don't know what they do to their sauce here, but I love Sparrow sauce. It's so good and tasty. The cheese is very average. The crust is small and not very doughy, so the crust is also average, but the pepperonis are great too. So really good sauce and pepperonis, average cheese, not so great crust. This will probably fall somewhere right in the middle for me. And at $8.98, it's not a bad price either. I'm inside the Paris now. I walked around the whole property like 2 times looking for a slice of pizza, and I can't find a spot that serves it. I did find one place that served like full-size pizzas, but that's not what I'm trying to do in this video. So unfortunately, it looks like Paris doesn't have anything that fits the criteria I'm looking for, which really surprises me, but it is what it is. On to the next one. Now I'm here at one of the most iconic properties on the Las Vegas Strip, the Bellagio, for pizza number 14. So I got my pepperoni slice here from a restaurant called Snacks, and it cost me $9.70. Let's try it. And the crust. This is actually a really solid piece of pizza. It's very nice and crispy on the bottom. It has the small, thick pepperonis that I really like. There's not too much sauce or too little. The cheese is good. The crust is a little hard. I like the crust to be a little softer and fluffier when I bite into it. So that's maybe my one critique, but overall, this is a really solid slice of pizza. Our next slice of pizza is coming from the Cosmopolitan down this hidden hallway here. Well, not so hidden anymore, at least. This is Secret Pizza, and they didn't have any pepperoni pizza available today, so I did go with a classic cheese. That's why it's a little different, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try now. It did cost me $8.67. So the bottom is not really crispy, which I do like. The cheese does taste pretty good. The sauce is kind of just there, not a lot of flavor. And the crust on top is really thin and kind of crispy, but again, not a lot of flavor. This pizza is good, but I feel like there's something missing with it. So I feel like it's probably gonna end up in the middle of my list somewhere. Pizza number 16 here at Planet Hollywood at Pinup Pizza. Let's try it. Now, Pinup Pizza here does have big signs everywhere advertising a slice of pizza for $5.99, but when I walked out, I found out that was only for their 18-inch slice of cheese pizza. Since I got a pepperoni slice, it was $9.74 after tax. That seems like a big jump from cheese to pepperoni, but I don't know. So, let's try it. So I don't know how well you guys can see, but this pizza is insanely greasy, like way too much. The pizza is also impossibly thin. It feels like I'm eating paper. The cheese is okay. The sauce is okay. The pepperonis are probably the best part. Those taste pretty good. But the crust here is also very thin and just kind of tastes like cardboard, to be honest. This is probably near the bottom of my list right now, unfortunately. Pizza number 17 is going to be here inside of the Aria at the Proper Eats Food Hall. Now, in my burger video, I tried Lola's Burgers here, but today we're trying Pizza Aoki, which is Steve Aoki's pizza spot. Let's go. I've got my classic pepperoni slice here, which is huge, so I like that. And this cost me $10.30. Time for the taste test. And our crust bite. So for the pizza itself, it's thin, but it's really crispy, and sometimes it's thin and soft, so I like the crispiness. That's very good. The pepperoni is solid. There's not a ton of cheese on here, and the cheese doesn't have a lot of great flavor, so that's definitely a negative. There's almost no sauce on here, so I could probably use a little bit more sauce to give it that extra robust marinara flavor. And the crust, well, not the thickest, is pretty solid overall. So for this slice overall, I do like it. It's not incredible, but it's very good. Pizza number 18 I'm real excited for. It's going to be here at Italy at the Park MGM. So here at Italy, they do have two quick serve pizza options. I went with Pizza Padolino, and they only offer small personal size pizzas, so this is more than just the slice I've been doing a lot of places, but it is quick serve, and it looks super good. We're gonna do our taste test now, and if you guys do decide to get this, it is gonna run you $23.98 for this personal pizza. Let's try it. And our crust bite. Now, Italy here does pride itself on fresh, authentic Italian food, and you can taste it in this pizza. This is so good. The bread is airy, doughy. The crust is perfectly crisp. I'd like the crust to be a little bit more defined, in my opinion. It just kind of blends into the rest of the pizza, and I like the crust to stand on its own. So that's maybe a little bit of a criticism, but the tomato sauce is so robust. The cheese is incredibly tasty. I do wish there was a little bit more cheese on here as well. As you can see, it's just kind of splatted around the pizza. I like it to cover the full thing, but it is absolutely delicious. They've got some olive oil drizzled on the top. That is a fantastic pizza. Now I'm here in New York for pizza number 19. I got my slice of pepperoni here from Sirico's Pizza, and this cost me $9.48. Let's try it. And the crust. So this pizza slice is okay. The pepperoni seems to not have a ton of great flavor. There's a good amount of sauce on this one, I think. Not too much, so I'm happy with that. And the cheese itself actually has some decent flavor. The problem with this pizza primarily is that it's just covered in a bunch of oil and grease that's just coming up, which kind of masks the flavor of everything else. And the crust itself is nice and airy, which is really good, but it just doesn't have much flavor. There's not a whole lot going on for the crust to stand on its own at all. So, thoroughly average. And for pizza number 20, I'm here at Lucchini inside of the MGM Grand. Now, they do have a full restaurant here as well, but I'm just here for the pizza stand. This slice of pepperoni here set me back $10.84, so one of the more expensive individual slices that I've gotten. Let's try it. So the pepperonis themselves are kind of small, but they're those really thick pepperonis, and these are probably some of the best pepperonis I've had so far. The pasta sauce has a good amount. I don't really taste it that much, but there's a good amount. And the cheese is also pretty good. It's not great, but it's solid. A problem I'm having with several of these pizzas, including this one, is it's just way too greasy. You can see it just dripping off, and that really masks some of the flavor. And the crust here has no flavor whatsoever. It's just super bland. So again, there are some really good parts of this pizza and other parts that aren't so great. So I wish the whole thing was really good like the pepperonis. I'm walking over to Excalibur now, and I just realized that for some reason I counted Paris, even though I didn't eat pizza there. So the last 7 spots that I've been to were all off by 1 number, which is very annoying. But that means that MGM Grand was actually 19, and Excalibur here will be number 20. So the only option I could find here at Excalibur was Pizza Hut, and they don't sell individual slices, but they do sell personal pan pizzas. And since it's a personal pizza size for one person, we're gonna go ahead and count it. This personal pan did cost me $11.91. Time for the taste test. So I'm pretty sure every single person watching this knows what Pizza Hut tastes like. I think the pepperonis are a little overcooked. The crust is a good thickness, but also overcooked. It's pretty greasy, but not as bad as some of the others we've had. The cheese is decent, the sauce is decent. I mean, overall, as you guys are probably aware, this is just a solid, good piece of pizza, but it's right in the middle. It's not bad, but nothing special, just average. Pizza slice number 21 is going to be here at Bonano's again. I really did not want to have to do 2 repeat spots in this video, but sometimes you really don't have a choice, and this is all they've got at Luxor. But we can't see if this is better or worse than the other slice of Bonano's we had earlier. Just like the other Bonano's slice, this was $12.95. Let's try it out. This one definitely seems a bit greasier than the other one, so I'll probably put it a step below. But I really don't have anything to say about this one that I didn't already say about the other one. Just a really solid piece of pizza. I'm now here in Mandalay Bay for slice number 22. This is the last hotel on the strip. My stomach, my feet, and my wallet are very ready to be done, so let's try our last slice. I've got my final slice of pepperoni here, which, funny enough, was the cheapest slice of pizza in this entire video at $7.53. Our final taste test. Well, I do see why it was so cheap now. This is not a good slice of pizza. The crust is pretty good, and it's not the worst slice that I had in this video, but it is just, it might be the greasiest slice I've had yet. Pepperoni just fell on the ground. There's not much flavor. The cheese on here is especially bad. I don't know what's going on there, but again, not at the bottom of the list, but probably not far from it. Disappointing way to end for sure. I have now tried pizza at 22 resorts on the Las Vegas Strip, which means this challenge is officially over. It ended up costing me a total of $240.32. Now, if we don't count the places where I got more than just a single slice, the most expensive single slice of pizza in this video was at Buddy V's at Caesar's Palace, which was $12.99, and the cheapest slice of pizza was right here at Mandalay Bay at Slice of Vegas, which was $7.53. Now, as far as the rankings go, the 3 worst pizzas that I tried on the Strip were Treasure Island, Sahara, and our overall biggest loser, Circus Circus. And of course, the most important ranking of the video, the best 3 pizzas on the Las Vegas Strip were Bellagio, Park MGM, and the overall winner, Miami Slice at the Fontainebleau. So let me know in the comments what your favorite slice of pizza is on the Las Vegas Strip, or which slice looks best to you in this video. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already so that I can keep bringing you these awesome videos. I'm That Challenge Dude, and I'll see you on the next one.